Okay, guys, your boy Jerry T back, just filling in for our old friend Karen B's on Kemp Bush. Yeah, K-Bub is really struggling with the loss of Jeranism. That was a big blow to that community. Pretty popular guy, and props to him for waking up and seeing the truth. Went down to Antarctica, saw a 24-hour sun. Game over, flat tards. But not for some. Like one of my favorite idiots right here, Tiffany. Wow, yeah, she looks intelligent, doesn't she? Uh, yeah, let's go see what she has to say on this one.
And there are actual experiments where people have
Oh, yeah?
taken balloons, half helium, half blown in air. They blew.
Oh, they blew all right. They blew? What does that mean? So they, they put half helium, half air blown. Okay.
Out of their mouths into the balloon, and they have created an equilibrium so that the balloon is actually suspending in the air. It's suspended in the air, and it's not going up or down,
Mm
right or left.
hmm. Mm hmm.
It's just at rest in midair, levitating.
Levitating. Yeah, so what? They've balanced out two forces here. The buoyancy force that is caused by the air that the balloon is displacing. When you displace as much air as the balloon weighs, it doesn't sink. And then, of course, there's the downward force of gravity. You see, I mean, this is how ships float, right? We have a formula for buoyancy. It's P times V times G. P is the density of the fluid that it displaces. V is the volume of the fluid it displaces. And guess what G means? The downward force of gravity, 9.8 meters per second squared. That squared part is important because it the acceleration, of course, is acceleration. It's increasing over time. In other words, the second, it's falling faster than the first second. And according to you, it's doing this because of density. It's falling into more dense air and it's picking up speed. Makes zero sense. Like most flat tards.
Okay. So
Okay. Okay. Let me tell you something. If your teacher ever says, or anyone else anywhere is trying to explain to you and they go, okay, yeah, you probably don't want to listen to them.
so that speaks to, once again, if something can be equalized, balanced, obtain equilibrium, then it's going to be at rest. These things are supposed to be at rest.
Doesn't look at rest to me.
And it's going to find the shortest distance to do that. The
What? The shortest distance? What does that mean?
shortest distance. And there are,
Yeah, I just started over. Shortest distance? What does that mean? I have no idea what the hell she's talking about. And I have no idea what this is supposed to prove, except that gravity is equal to buoyancy in that example. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Thanks, Tiffany. I'm not surprised. What you do is you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You don't have the first clue about any of this, yet you babble on, and you could potentially harm someone with your horrible information. I mean, if you don't want to get vaccines, that's your business. If you don't, if you want to think the Earth is flat, that's your business. But getting on here and pretending that you know more than people that study this shit their entire lives, you ought to be ashamed of yourselves. Um, it's so insulting, and shame on you. Yeah. Okay.